Hello everyone, welcome to the AD Q&A practice. We're going to start off with plaintiff questioning, and this will be for voice, so the court comes in as well as defense. Here we go, ready? During the time that you were there, was there some problem with respect to Mr. Carrillo and another female? Objection. The question is irrelevant. I think it's relevant. Overruled. I have nothing further, Your Honor. Okay. During the course of the time that you were at the Flamingo, was there some incident involving Robert Carrillo with some girl or woman other than yourself? No. Well, he was trying to get me mad, you know, but we had been fighting since during the day. I missed it. The reason I went to my cousin's house is because I was going to take him over there, you know. I missed something you said. While you're at the bar, did Robert have some contact with some other female other than yourself? No. Well, while you were, at any time that evening, whether or not you were inside the Flamingo bar, was there some occasion on which some former girlfriend of Robert's approached him, put her arm around him, rather? Yes, it was my cousin. Okay, your cousin was the female? Yes. Was your cousin at the Flamingo bar? They went with me. I see. Then was it your cousin or some other woman the source of some sort of argument between you and Robert? No. You didn't get in an argument with Robert over another girl? When we were going home, on the way home, I started to argue with him. You were arguing about it on the way home from the bar? Yes. Okay, well, is what you were arguing about, was that over your cousin being too friendly with Robert? No, not really. Well, was there some other woman involved, or just your cousin? Just my cousin. All right. So you argued with Robert about that? I guess some other things too. And when you left the bar on your way home, were you somewhat under the influence at that time? On the 4 beers I drank? I couldn't quite hear you? Do you feel that you were under the influence at that time? No. So it's your recollection that you were sober at that time? Yes. Well, when you were on the way back to your neighborhood with Robert, was there some occasion when during this argument where he hit you? Yes, he did slap me. And were there also occasions after you left the bar that evening where you were cursing Robert, yelling at him, etc.? Yes, I was. I was yelling at him because I wanted him to get out of the car. Then, did you let him off in the area of First and Main? Yes. Your Honor, I'm having a hard time hearing this witness. Please speak up so everyone, including the jury, can hear you. Okay? Okay. Now, was this just before that where he had hit you and where this argument had become worse? Yes. And when you let him out, when he got out, did you yell to him? You know, continue with some words, back and forth. No. Well, after Robert got out of the car, how was it that the car broke down? Well, I drove to Cypress Street and I turned right on Cypress, and that's when my car stopped. You went one more block after letting Robert out? Yes. Did he continue on foot towards Cypress Street? Was he on First walking the same? No, he went down Main to Walnut, I guess. Now, if you drove from Main to Cypress and turned at Cypress, are you telling us that Robert was then on Main Street? Yes. You drove one block to Cypress. Were you outside any particular store there? What? When you drove this one block to Cypress, were you outside any particular store then? I don't remember. All right, we're going to switch transcripts. All righty. And it looks like defense is questioning here. Here we go. Ready? Do you remember the date of the accident? It's Good Friday. It was March 29th, I believe. I'm not really sure. What year? 2014. How old were you then? 12. Are you 14 now? Yes. What is your birthday? June 13th. Isn't that right? So your birthday is June 13th, 1999. Thank you. Where do you live? Hesperia. Do you have the street address, please? Yeah, 1560 Eucalyptus. How long have you lived there? 12 years. And who do you live there with? My mom and my sister. Is that your sister Jennifer? Yes. How old is Jennifer now? She's 12. Okay. Do you go to school? Yes. What school do you go to? Hesperia High. Are you in 8th grade? 9th. I knew that one. What time of day did this accident occur? I really don't know around what time, but I'd say about 1. I'm not really sure. Is that an approximation? Yeah. 1 p.m.? Uh-huh. Is that a yes? Yes. Don't worry, we'll try to catch those. Where were you coming from? I was coming from my home. And who was driving? My mom. All right, and that concludes our 80 Q&A practice. Have a great day.